Hello everyone, welcome back to the farm. Today we're going to go spend time with our miniature horse Ebony, who you might not have seen too much of since we first brought her back to the rescue. But we need to give her a bath today because she has some special conditions going on, but let's go meet her. So this is Ebony. This is a grazing muzzle that she's wearing. A lot of minis tend to either get too large or their insulin can be affected by eating too much grass. That's why she's wearing it, because if she eats too much grass, her feet get really sore and then she can't walk. So we keep this on for her benefit, and she knows how to eat with it. There's a little hole in the bottom that she can eat the grass out of. But we're gonna take that off and put a regular halter on her so that we can give her a bath today. The reason we actually need to give her a bath today is because she's prone to getting something called mites. And then there are these little critters that live close to the skin. So you can see all those little dots there. Those are critters. They're not alive right now, but there are a couple on her body that are alive. And we definitely want to get rid of all the dead ones as well. So we have this medicated shampoo that we use, recommended by our vet. So this is going to help kill any of the remaining little critters and clean out what's already there. We're taking care to make sure we do a really good scrub job. We want to get in between all the hairs and down to the skin. And she does have that long fur, so we're really making sure to scrub that in. And we actually did 2 rounds where we did the shampoo and rinsed it all out, and then did the shampoo again. So we really want her to be clean. We want to get rid of all those little critters, and she deserves it. She's such a cute, sweet little pony, even though she likes to move around. Doesn't really want to stand still for the bath. Otherwise, she's perfectly behaved. I did have my camera person try to help hold her still so I could continue spraying. She did still want to move around, but the grass helped a little bit as a distraction. She doesn't really get to eat as much nowadays because we're trying to keep her comfortable on her feet. So I sprayed her out and made sure to get rid of all the soap so that it wasn't next to the skin and could irritate her, especially because she has that long fur and it will take a little bit of time for her to dry. Now I'm going to use a sweat scraper to help try and get off some of that excess water. This typically works better on horses with a shorter coat. However, I'm just going to do whatever I can to get all the excess water out. And Ebony does help me out by shaking her coat a few times, just like a dog. But we want to make sure that we're not causing her to heat up by leaving any of that extra water next to her skin. So you guys see how the fur is like really curled up now that we've used the sweat scraper on it? This is another indication of Cushing's, not just that the hair grows all the time, but that it has this like curly effect to it. We have another horse with Cushing's here. I'll link his video below if you want to see that. We do the same thing with both of them where we shave them multiple times a year so that we can make sure that the hair just isn't growing and getting matted on them. Since we're here and we need to wait for her to dry, we're going to detangle and brush out her mane and tail as well, and then braid it so she looks super cute. A little bit more information about Ebony. She is 24 years old and she is a sanctuary horse here. So that means she will always have a home. She's not up for adoption. She's not looking for a new home. So as long as we can, we're going to care for her until the end of her days and make sure she's taken care of and she's healthy and she gets whatever she needs.
If you're curious about Ebony's coloring, she's what's known as a blanket Appaloosa. So her breed is a miniature Appaloosa. She's registered, she has papers. Her fancy name is Ebony something. I'll put it on the screen. But if you look at the bum, if you look at her bum and the coloring, you can see it a lot more when she's shaved, because all of these spots all over her bum, and then she's black everywhere else. So that's a blanket Appaloosa. It's a pretty unique coloring. Did you see this? Her crusty neck. If I grab her neck, it kind of shakes a little bit. That's another sign of a horse who has like insulin resistance or is prone to laminitis or founder, if they have that sort of extra bulge on their neck, and so she does too. While Ebony's drying off, I want to quickly run through some thank yous that we have. These are people who have gifted us items via our Amazon and our CHEWY wish lists. I wish I could thank the CHEWY wish list donors by name. They just don't tell me who it is. So I don't know. Sometimes we get like these little cards that say names, like the Turco family. So thank you. Thank you so much for donating via our CHEWY wish list. Winnie eats like basically all of her food from the donations that you guys are sending. So that is a lot of money that we can put towards other horses. So we really appreciate it. Milani sent us some hawk wraps. We use these for our 2 thoroughbreds. When they lay down, their like elbows and ankles, the horse version of their elbows and ankles get scratched up because they have such thin skin. So these actually really help protect the skin. So thank you so much for these. Teria sent us some more fly traps. This is great. We're running out of the ones that everybody sent us from before, so we need those. Kimberly sent us some Tractor Supply gift cards. Thank you, Kimberly. We got an anonymous gift card for CHEWY. Thank you, anonymous donor. We used that to buy feed for Winnie and another horse here, Triggs. Kimberly also sent us some dewormer. We're going to use these in the next month for our winter deworming, so thank you for that. Tom says, rescue organizations don't usually get me to donate 3 times in one day. Wow, thank you so much, Tom. You sent some dewormer and I think some other donations as well. Thank you for this. Milani also sent us a hoof stand. We've been wanting this for a while so that we can practice the horses who need to get ready for the farrier. We can actually practice standing them up on the farrier stand so they get used to that. And also, we noticed today we had the farrier come by and baby Xena is afraid of the hoof stand. So this will be great. We can pop it out and get her used to it as well. Thank you so much, Fulani, for this. Gladys sent us a Tractor Supply gift card. Thank you. And we've also got Mitch coming in clutch with the horse scratchers. I have a little clip of us installing this and introducing it to Xena. I'll insert that now.
No, you're okay.
I can go up to her in the field, but I don't know if multiple people makes her want to stand up.
We're going to install this for you so you can scratch on it. What do you think?
Whoa. Okay. They've already been using this as a scratching post. It's all worn away. There's like little hair bits. So maybe I should put it on this one since they're already using it.
Is this the right size for your bum?
That looks pretty good.
Mitch also sent us a different type of horse scratcher, so we're going to install that too. We know the horses are going to love it, especially now that their winter coats are coming in. They're shedding out their summer coats, so they're super itchy and it's time to get scratching. And thank you also, Mitch, for sending all of the blankets from our wish list. We have to double check and make sure we've got the right number before we add any more to the list. So thank you so much for sending that. Thank you everybody who's donated. If you do want to donate products towards the horses, instead of like a monetary donation, you can find those links in our description below to our Amazon and CHEWY wish list. All right, let's go check in on Ebony and see how she's doing. Hopefully she's dry by now or a little bit more so we can put her back out in the field.
So if you guys see, this is kind of loose, so how she eats the grass is she pushes her face down against it and it pushes up into her mouth. But she was a good sport today. Give a like, subscribe down below for more Ebony videos. Comment below if you think she was super cute and how well she did for her bath today. And if anybody's wondering why we don't shave her and then do the bath, obviously winter's coming. So we want to make sure she's adequately protected for the weather. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next one.